nooblets. Hi guys, Steve here. In this video I'm going to show you how to tame a drakeling. And if this video is helpful, please like, subscribe, click the bell notifications and all, and share with your friends. Thank you. First of all, you'll need to get its favourite food, and that is... as you need to get your credit card out and buy it as DLC because it's pay to win. There are 4 types of drakelings. The winter ones can be found in the snow area, the summer ones can be found in the desert area, the spring drakelings can be found in the grasslands, and the autumn can be found in the redwoods, allegedly. But it looks like we have another penguin experience on single player, as after 2 days on dino wipes, if you haven't spawned. So if you haven't found them, it's not you, it's the game. We're going after a winter one first, so make your way to the snow area, and kill all the hostile creatures around a drakeling, as it likes to go around attacking them all. There it is, it looks a bit bigger than a dragonfly, and they're usually flying in the air. As they're small and sometimes hard to see, you can help find them if you use a gene scanner. And just reset it, hold R to bring up the menu wheel, go to tracking at the top, and scroll down the list until you find a drakeling name and click it. Now when both the side lights go green, it means a drakeling's in front of you. Let's go track it. Right, this way. It's usually flying. Let's move to the left. I hear it. And there it is. Right, once you've found it, equip a torch. I'll just fly down there some closer. It's best to clear the bodies of the animals you've killed, otherwise the drakeling goes after and eats them, and sometimes gets stuck flying in circles. Right, once they're done, land. Get out your torch, which will attract the drakeling, and after a short while it will fly down and land on your shoulder. Now make sure you're in a good spot with some creatures around you still, because if you try and get on your bird, or any other tame, the drakeling will get annoyed and fly off, and it needs to be on your shoulder to be able to tame it. So let's try that again. Bring out your torch. The drakeling be attracted to it and land on your shoulder. Now in the bottom middle of your screen above your hotbar, you have a taming mission to do. You have to complete this before you can give your drakeling food, and then it will go to a new mission. Here it wants us to gain experience through harvesting. I'm going to show you how much XP you get from gathering bushes. Not much at all. So I'm going to get my axe out, cut down a tree, and you can see it shoots up a lot faster. So don't forget to bring your harvesting tools. When the bar fills up, it'll go blue. Then you can press E to feed your drakeling food. This on a 0 of your hotbar. Its favourite's exceptional kibble, but you can also feed it mutton and prime meat, as it's a meat eater. Its taming bar's gone up. Now bring out your torch again, and the drakeling will give you your next taming mission. Go out and get kill experience. This is why you leave some creatures alive. Go up to them and kill them. The mission bar's shut up. It's full blue, so press E again to feed the drakeling. Give it a second and then bring out your torch again. Now it wants you to do crafting experience. You can make small stuff like pickaxes or armour, but you only get a tiny bit of crafting XP. You'll need to make loads of them, so it's not really worth it. However, I've come prepared. Put a foundation down, then a smithy on top of that. If you don't want to carry loads of resources around with you, then pick something to build that's easy, big, and doesn't need that much space. So I've gone for metal and cementing paste. Go to structures, metal, and build foundation. There we go, built one. We filled the whole block up and we've finished that mission. Press E, and we've tamed it. All the pay to win creatures seem very easy to tame, because if I make it too hard then you won't buy them. It will keep flying around your head. Whistle for it to stop following you, and whistle for it to follow again. It will fly to you and then press E to capture it, and it will stay on your shoulder. Each type of drakeling has different buffs. Because this winter one is in the snow area, you get native biome boost, that gives you 10% XP and 10% loot quality boost. Aspect of winter, 10% damage resistance, and 100 insulation, which is a huge advantage when you go to freezing zones like the ice cave, or like here in the snow area where it's freezing cold, and I can take off all my armour and I don't freeze to death. Then you have Draconic Knowledge, which is a drakeling's ability that lets you transfer experience it gets by sitting on your shoulder while you kill creatures. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Let's quickly tame another one. I've gone to the desert area where you find summer ones. I've used a gene scanner to track it down. The Dino Finder mod helps as well. Go up to it and hold a torch. If you fly up to it without the torch on, it might fly away for a bit. So it's flying around in circles trying to eat something off the floor. There you go, it's eating it. Now it won't be distracted. It's hiding in the grass. Keep holding your torch up. There you go, it's flown to you. Right, it wants crafting experience first. Make sure you go somewhere safe. Put a foundation down. Then smithy. Put a metal and cemented paste in. Go to structures, metal. Build one foundation. Press E. Feed it the exceptional kibble. There you go, little fella. Hold the torch. It'll think about what it wants next. This gives us a harvest mission. So harvest trees or mine rocks with your pickaxe. Each of them are about the same. That's filled up. Press E again. It wants crafting. Make a foundation. Feed it a kibble. And there we go, tamed another. Clean up after you. And take your drakelings back to your base. You are now a pro at taming. So let's go over their abilities. Get a drakeling and pick it up. Now hold down R to bring up a menu wheel. And in the top you'll see a parachute. Click it and turn it on. Now if you go to a very high point and jump off, you'll slowly glide down like a parachute. So when you hit the bottom, you don't get any fall damage. It's quite good and useful. Plus while you're gliding down, you can bring out weapons and attack. I've got a little friend. Go away. I'm recording. When you pick up a drakeling, open up your inventory and you'll find a drakeling item there. Put it on your hotbar, then when you equip it, the drakeling will drop down from your shoulder into your hand. The summer buff is equipped. Press the right mouse button while looking at a creature and you'll transfer the summer buff over to it. So if you've got all 4 drakelings, you can shoot your tame with all 4 buffs. That lasts about a minute. So you'll have summer, winter, spring or autumn, depending on what type of drakeling it is. And the right mouse button is to fire it like a laser, so you can give a buff to any tames you shoot at. When a drakeling is on your shoulder, when you mount a creature, whatever buff that drakeling gives goes onto your mount as well. Your tame will glow the drakeling's colour. Here it's passed on the aspects of summer buff, and your mount will have it as long as a drakeling's on your shoulder. So if you're using a winter one, it will get the aspects of winter buff. This bit's important. With a drakeling in your hand, press R and it will switch between its 3 modes. The buff you've already seen called winter or summer, then there's XP, and finally attack. Attack's a bit rubbish to be honest, as it's really weak. Left mouse button is a small bite, then the right mouse button is to breathe the ability of your drakeling. Here I've got a winter one so it breathes frost. The summer one would breathe fire. If it's between pulling out a drakeling and a shotgun, I'd go for the shotgun. But I'm going to use its right mouse ability and show you how much damage it does or doesn't do. The left mouse button does a tiny bite, so I'm going to try for its main attack. As you can see, it's not great. Keep an eye on this icon here, as when you kill a creature it shows how much XP the drakeling collects. Shotgun's a lot more effective. So that's attack mode, I probably wouldn't bother. Holding it in your hand's pretty useless, so it flying around attacking your target might be more useful. Again, keep an eye out of a number in this icon, as every time you kill a creature it'll collect XP. See it go up? And the bigger and tougher creature you kill, the more XP your drakeling collects. It can be on your shoulder as you're shooting the dinos with a gun, or you could be on a mount and get your tame to kill another dino. As long as the drakeling's on your shoulder, you'll get XP from the kill. Once you've got enough XP, then go back to the tame you want to give that XP to. Press R and make sure XP is selected in the drakeling icon, as that's the mode it needs to be in to transfer it to your tame. I've just leveled up my bison, now right mouse button and it will shoot a rainbow beam, and I've just gave it 3 more levels. So it's a pretty useful ability. The drakeling will collect XP in any mode, as long as it's on your shoulder. But you need to press R and go into XP mode to transfer that XP to your tame. And because you can collect XP while you're on any mount, you can go around on a super dangerous one and kill everything you see. You see the nest icon in the bottom right? That means you're in the same biome as your drakeling came from. And if you open buffs, it's called Native Biome Boost, and it gives you 10% boost in XP and a 10% loot quality bonus. Yes, your drake can be in any mode as you go around collecting XP, but it's best if you switch into XP mode before you do. As you notice here, there are no readouts above your hotbar. That's because my drakeling is in attack mode and not XP mode. Notice above the hotbar when I press R and go to XP mode, you'll get a readout of your reward, of how much XP you're getting, and a dragon horde key if you gather enough XP. That's a bonus treasure chest. Then press right mouse button to transfer the XP over. You'll shoot a rainbow laser, then open up your inventory and you'll find a dragon horde key in there. This one's a basic, but you can get blue, green and ascended ones. Consume the key and you'll get a marker waypoint on the map. This is where the horde chest is. Make your way to it. However, when I got there was no way to get to it as it was meshed underground. It takes a hell of a long time and loads of XP to get a dragon key, so I was slightly annoyed. It turns out killing wyverns for your drakeling gives you very good XP, especially for alpha wyverns. So if you can get your giga down the wyvern crack, you can get the keys pretty quickly. Watch your XP before and after the kill. I'm going to switch to XP mode to see what reward I've got, and I have another key, and you can see the text in the middle above my hotbar. However, when you sit back down, the reward text is hidden again, so you're going to have to dismount every time to see if you've got the key. I'll go back to the tame I'm going to give my XP to, transfer it over, and this time I've got a blue dragon horde key. Consume it, then go out to where it is. The icon will go green, then disappear when you get close. Then you've got to look around the area for a purple glow. Go up to it, and there you go, we found a chest. There's a decay timer on it, so don't take too long in opening it. Open it up, and you get some really good loot, especially if it's ascended. Even kibble, and it's even better because it's all free. Like I said, if you're on a single player game, the autumn and spring ones didn't spawn for me. So let me know in comments if it did for you on single player game, as it will save people many wasted hours looking for them if they're not there. If this video is helpful, please like, subscribe if you've not already, and click the bell notifications on all to get notified when I upload next, and share it with your friends if you think they'll like it or help them out. Thanks for watching, and check out the other videos at the end. Goodbye.